Hi, today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Canva and images. We're going to put images together, merge them, and make a simple poster. Sometimes we have to work with multiple images, and we have to have that perfect blend. Now, Canva is not a professional 100% tool used by world-class photographers or graphic editors, but it does reach very close to that level, because Canva and Photoshop are ways apart from each other. But with a couple of ideas, simple tricks, we can make quality and beautiful posters with different images and merge them together with a lot of base. So stick around and I'm going to show you how it's done. So let us begin. You need to go to canva.com. If you don't have an account, register for a free account. It will need your username and create a password, and then you have registered for Canva. Now, since this is a little more of an advanced class, you will need to know the prerequisites. You can check out my previous videos on the same. Now let us get back to working with images. We go and create a design. Now I usually work with a blank slate. I avoid working with templates. It's not that it's bad, you can use templates, but it does not teach you much. All it does is replace images and puts things together. But here I work with my own design and I make a blank page. Now I usually use a square. Majority of my designs work on a square, but sometimes I have to work on a poster which is A4, A3, rectangle, triangle, circle, so then the sizes change. I work with pixels because this is related to making posters for digital purposes. If I'm going to work with inches or centimeters, they're more into print material. So let us begin. I create a design, and there you go. The design editor will open, and here in the middle you can see a white square box. Most of my designs are white background because I believe white allows me to be more creative and I don't limit myself with colors. You can add colors based on the tutorials that I've shown you in the past, or you can check out some of my past tutorial videos on the same. Now let us go and begin with photographs. Now I've already uploaded some photographs. I go to the uploads, and if you see, if I'll scroll down, see I've uploaded like 6 different personalities from the net, and I've already removed their backgrounds, so that's why they're kind of transparent. They have the gray color behind them. I use them using remove.bg. It's a website used mostly for removing backgrounds and making them transparent. So I'm going to take all these people one by one into my design. So here's the first person. I'm just going to keep him in the corner. I'm going to open the second guy. Again, I'm going to keep him somewhere over here. I'm going to get the third guy over here, the fourth person over here, the fifth lady over here, and President or ex-President Obama over here. Now if you notice, I just dragged them over here. Now as I told you, I've already removed the background before uploading them. For those who do not know, go to remove.bg, upload your picture, remove the background, and then you can upload the image by going to upload image and uploading the pictures that you have. Once you have done that, now I'm going to rearrange them. I'm going to keep them somewhere in the middle, a little smaller, so I have more space. Keep them over here. I'm going to make them proportionate because I'm going to assume how big they are. Like I can't have someone with a big head and someone with a tiny body, so we need to make sure they're kind of proportionate. We may not be exact, but we can be close. Now I'm just resizing them, but I can play with them accordingly. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have them in a particular order. Like let's say I'm going to move this person over here like a slant. I'm going to keep him over here. and I think I will move this guy as well over here. But what I'll do is I will move him to the back so that his hand doesn't come in front of the other guy. So here I'm kind of grouping them in a nice way, but if you notice, their bodies are like not proper. It's like a footstep over here, like a staircase. I will come back to that, and then I'm going to make another batch. I will start with Obama and move this lady over here. I'll move her in front, and I'm going to move this guy also in front. Now I have 3 guys on top and 3 people on down. Now I'm going to group them because it's a bit challenging when I have people. So I selected 3 of them and I'm going to group them. You see the group button? Group of them makes them one object. It makes it easier to move them around. So I'm going to keep this batch of people here. I'm going to move the second people. I'm going to group them together. So this is 1. Let's make the tough guy. I have to make sure. There you go. Oops, sorry. It's a bit difficult to catch, but yeah, got him. Second and third. And I'm going to group them as well. So I have grouped 3 different people in one group and another group over here. Now, as I said earlier, there is some steps over here. So I am going to draw a box to make it even. So I recently used this box. If you didn't recently use it, you can go to shapes and choose the box. So I picked one box. I'm going to make it thin, like a very thin rectangle. I'm going to tilt it so I can kind of make it in a way that I'm comfortable with it. There you go. Now I'm going to make this by changing the color of the box to white. So now if you notice, they are all even. So this along with this has become 1. So I'm going to keep it in a strategic place. I think I like this one, and I'm going to do the same with these guys. Okay, this guy's hand is a bit cut, so I'm going to reduce that so at least his hand is out. Then I'm going to take another box, Control C, Control V. I made another box, and I'm going to do the same with them. Maybe I might need to make the box a little bigger just to fit perfectly. See how it works. So now if you notice, I have 2 sets of people. Select this, and I'm going to move this over here. Select all of them together and put them over here. So this is how I have grouped this image and made it one over each other. And whatever areas which are not cut properly, I use a white box just to hide what I did. Now I'm going to write something. I'm going to go to text, and I'm going to say, let's say these people are powerful speakers, and I'm going to write here powerful speakers using the text box. I'm going to make it small, make it italics, make it look really cool. Select the words, make it italics, make it smaller, and then I'm going to rotate it a bit so that it fits in this area. So I'm going to put it over here. So when I do that over here, maybe powerful is too big. I'm going to say great speakers. So this way it is more clear. Great speakers. That's good. I'm going to put it over here, make it bigger. So this way I have great speakers on top, and I'm going to call the next bunch of people great leaders. That's how it's going to work. So here I'm going to make great leaders a little bigger because leaders are cool. So we'll put them over here. So now I have two sets of people, great speakers and great leaders. I'm going to change the color of great leaders to, let's say, this blue, and this one to red. And now I have the wordings placed in the same line of this. Now I need to put some stuff in the background to make it really cool. So I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to search for blue fade out transparent image. So it'll give me some fade outs and hopefully it will be transparent. Let's have a look. Okay. First of all, as I said, transparent images are always .png. So if I save this image, you need to see if it's .png and it has the checkered. Sometimes they have the checkered even before you know it. So how to know if it's a transparent image? You need to know two things. One, it's a PNG, and two, it takes time to become transparent. Directly it doesn't show up as it's initially white and then becomes transparent. I'll show you another one for example. See, this is white and then it became transparent. That means it's a transparent image. Now I've already uploaded a blue image which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right in the bottom below. Then I'm going to Control C, Control V. I'm going to move it up, and then I'm going to flip the position to make it vertically flipped, and then that goes up that way. So I'm using more images, and this is called a blue fade out. You can have green fade out, red fade out, black fade out, white, whatever, and you can make your fade outs. Now I need to have some kind of design in the background, so I will go to Google and I'll search for waves as an example. Waves. Now when you say waves, you will get the sea waves, but that's not what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for a spectrum like this. These are like spectrum designs. They are also waves, and they are now this is not a transparent image because you can see the white. This is automatically showing you a checkered box, but it is not transparent. As I told you earlier, it takes time to show a transparent image. Let me see if I can find one just to give you a hint. Now if you notice, this is white and it still remained white, so it should not remain white. Let's go about this one. Yeah, see, if it was white and then it became transparent. So what I'm going to do is I already uploaded a transparent wave which is over here, so I'm going to use that, and that's the wave that is there. I'm going to put it above these guys, so I'm going to say send to back. There you go. And then I'm going to take the same picture let's take it from here, let's come here, and I'm going to put it, let me rotate it a bit or so. You can rotate the picture, that same waves, and I'm going to put it over here, let's see, just above these guys. Again, I'm going to say send to back. I'm going to play it a bit. See, since there is a white box here, you need to be careful that it does not cut off that picture. So just play it really well, how you're going to place that picture. So this is just an example. Now I'm going to write some more things, like I'm going to put a date, let's say 1st June 2020, 8 p.m. I'm going to change the color to gray, let's say this gray, and I'm going to make it really small. And even put the Kuwait as a sample. There you go. Remove that question mark, put it over there. So it's like an event that is going to happen. We are here. That's good. So this is how you make a poster with different things. You can always put in more content and get it working. Now here, as I said, transparent images, moving them back to each other, playing with elements like boxes and circles and things that you can work with such images. This is just an idea. And see, I'll give you another example. This is just one example that I've done. Let me go back home. The same procedure. Create a new design, custom design, 500 by 500, create design. And now over here, I'm going to play with a similar concept of playing with two designs. I'm going to go back to the guys that I have uploaded over here. Let's say I'm going to have this guy. We're going to make him really big. Another way is like you just cut him, like cut the guy over here. And then I'm going to have this guy. I'm also going to make him really big. So you know they have both appropriate of sizes. Yeah, probably this guy is shorter than that fellow. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's have a look. And then I'm going to flip him. Okay, and then I'm going to crop the guy over here. Merge both of them together. Again here, I'm playing with the pictures. I'm joining them like left and right, and then what I can do is I go to elements and I can draw a line, a straight line, an arrow, whatever is easier. Let's say I'm going to take a simple line. Too many. Okay, here this is like a simple line. I drew that line, rotate it. So I'm going to put it like this. Simple line between them, and then I'm going to write some text. The good. I'm going to call it the good. Come over here. Change the color because it's not visible. I'm going to make it red, for example. The bad. And then I can make this line smaller. So this way, you know, you can keep writing on it and making some changes to the design as and when you want. You want to change the color and see how it works. You can do that as well. Make it pink if you want. You can play with the design in whichever way you want, and thus make it very, very powerful. So like this, play with your designs and see. I'll show you some samples that I've done. I'll go to my designs. Like this is another sample where I created good and bad. This is the design I did with the previous class that I was testing with. Same thing, top speaker, great leaders, quite. I had more time with them, so I could work. This is one that I have done with one of the members participating. Like she wanted to show soldiers in different forms. So this is the white background. These are the words. This is another soldier here, moving all the backgrounds. See if you notice, they are all different layouts. There's a flag of a country over there. There are so many things that can be done. Let me just put it back so for my record. And that's how you work with multiple images, working them together, blending them together. Try it out. If you have any doubts, reach out. Thank you.